Hello and welcome back to the Happy Counseling Podcast. Relationships are something most of us experience every day. Some leave us feeling accepted, others leave us feeling like we're constantly watching what we say. It raises an interesting thought. There seems to be certain things that help relationships feel emotionally safer than others. Today, I'd like to explore a few of them with you. Not as rules, not as guarantees, but as ideas you might recognize in your own relationships. When people hear the phrase safe relationship, they sometimes imagine a relationship without disagreements, without conflict, or without any tension. But perhaps emotional safety has less to do with never disagreeing and more to do with knowing the relationship can survive disagreement. Think about someone you feel completely comfortable talking to. What is it about them? Is it that they always agree with you? Probably not. Is it that they always know exactly what to say? Possible, maybe not. Often it's something quieter. You don't feel the need to edit yourself. You don't rehearse every sentence before you speak. You don't worry that one mistake will change how they see you. That feeling doesn't usually appear overnight. It's built. One conversation at a time, one response at a time, one moment of understanding after another. Something I've noticed over the years is that people often remember how someone made them feel, even when they've forgotten the exact words that were spoken. Perhaps that's because emotional safety isn't created through perfect conversations. It's created through consistent ones. Imagine telling someone you've had a difficult day. Before you finish speaking, they begin solving a problem. They mean well, but you leave feeling unheard. Now imagine someone who simply says, "Tell me more." Nothing has been fixed, yet somehow something feels lighter. Feeling heard is often more powerful than receiving advice. Another thing that seems to help relationships feel safe is predictability, not boredom, reliability. Knowing someone generally responds in a way that's consistent. That doesn't mean they're perfect. It means you don't spend your time wondering which version of them you'll meet today. Consistency builds trust. Trust makes honest easier. And honest often deepens connection. There's another ingredient I'd invite you to think about, and that is a C word: curiosity. Healthy relationships often contain people who remain curious about one another. Instead of assuming, they ask. Instead of defending, they explore. Imagine the difference between, you never listen, and, can you help me understand what just happened now? One closes the conversation, the other opens it. Carl Rogers believed that one of the greatest gifts we can offer another person is to understand their internal world as they experience it. Not as we imagine it, not as we would experience it, as they experience it. That takes patience. It also takes humility. Because sometimes understanding someone means accepting that their experience is different from yours. Here's another thing: safe relationships don't remove vulnerability, they make vulnerability feel possible. There's a difference between the two. No relationship eliminates the risk of being misunderstood, but some relationships make it easier to return after misunderstandings happen. That's where repair becomes important, not because we avoid mistakes, because we know they don't have to define us. Perhaps that's worth remembering. Relationships aren't strengthened by getting everything right. They're strengthened by knowing how to find each other again after something goes wrong. Before finishing this episode, I'd like to leave you with something to notice rather than something to answer. Over the next week, pay attention to the people you naturally feel relaxed around. What is it they do? Or perhaps what is it that they don't do? That allows you to feel more like yourself. You might discover those moments have more to teach you than you first realized. Thank you for listening. I look forward to sharing another conversation with you soon.